And then here. Doing a pop-up stream today. Also, hello, microphone stand. So hi, Blaze. But we're doing spookies because I need clips for the video. And, like, I'm gonna play through the game again, like, off-stream, to get, like, the actual, like, clips them send, but I realized that my only, like, proof of me playing this game is back with the old shitty mic. Like, the really, really horrible to listen to mic, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with that whilst I'm editing it. It's a hypergen. So we're playing through the whole game, all in one sitting. Listen to this music. I was fucking bamboozled. I thought I opened a whole other game. I'm not even kidding. There was an update that added in the crowd control, which I didn't fucking know what crowd control was until, like, I looked into it. And turns out it's an extension. It's one of those, it's like a bit extension where you give me bits, like it gives you free coins, but it's like barely anything. And it's basically that you put in the bits and then shit happens in game. It's one of those. Which it seemed really cool. But then I didn't fucking know what bits were or like how they worked, which is, I feel like something you'd know if you were streaming, but I found out today. And so whenever we get affiliate, first of all, I'm going to be doing some fucking wacky shit, like adding in all the affiliate stuff. But second of all, we're coming straight back to this fucking game because I want to see how many specimens I can have chasing me at once. Because I feel like I'm gonna turn it on. We're gonna get to the first room. About half of you are just gonna fucking spawn in as many specimens as possible in the first fucking room, and it's gonna go on from there. But yes, it is. Look, the music is... Wait. It's such a different, like... It feels like a completely different game. I don't know if it still has this music in-game or if it's just like the menu. But we're gonna get into it. I've seen this segment about 20 times already. I think everything's visible. I moved some things around.
And this is my home. Can you, humble player, make it through 1,000
rooms? Is there an option to redeem? Yeah, there is channel point stuff.
Anyway, just go.
I'm pretty sure. But obviously, channel points as well is affiliate, which sadly we cannot do yet. But we're getting there. We're getting closer every day. I believe. I swear, my microphone thing is never in the right position. We just got here. This is the first room. This is the first room. See, this game, when you get used to how long it isn't that long. And by that I mean if you play endless mode for long enough. What's the last thing we need? We have everything except for average viewers. But yeah, no shit like that. You can spawn that in at any point. Like, once we get it working. It has it to where you can just do that. You can just spawn in specimen ones. Oh, it's like... I was looking at all the things you can do. Apparently you can add just straight overlays. Not even the specimens themselves, just the overlays. Like, take for example Ghost Cow, how Ghost Cow gives like the red part like around the screen. You can just add that in. You can just make that happen, so just make me completely fucking blind even though nothing's chasing me. Just like be an absolute pain in the ass. I hate the ambient shift in this game. Like, I've been rewriting the script, and I feel like every time I start writing in the script, it just gets more and more unhinged every time. Like, today I was writing in it, and I was writing for Lisa, which is unknown specimen 5, I'm pretty sure. And dead ass, like, I started doing it in bullet points, and the bullet points just, like, disappeared, and, like... and it just started to come to, she has a whack-ass neck. Neck not right. Neck could go spin. Because that's what she does. If you look at Lisa, She just like stands there. All of her body's just completely stiff, except her neck is just like going Mach 20 in a circle. Oh my god. Each room doesn't have a specimen, but eventually we'll come across the rooms that have the specimen locale in them. Like I'm pretty sure the first one is at room 60. I feel like when it's not 210. There's one before 210. I think it's like 160 something. But this is what most of the game's gonna be. I've been playing this game for long enough where most, like I say most, of the specimen ones don't spook me. But every now and then, one will fucking get me. Also, hi, I am doing pretty good today. Apart from the fact that because I cleaned my room yesterday, like the whole thing, like moved furniture around and everything, I'm starting to feel it today. Like, you know when you do something really like body extensive and then it's only the next day that it fucking hits you? Like I had to, earlier on today, just sit on my bed for like a good hour and a half. Like I just like plowed through a bunch of emotes and then just ran over to my bed. Like my back fucking aches like an old person. But luckily when I'm just like sat down I don't feel it. It's mainly just like whenever I'm like changing from sitting to standing. So most of the time I'm fine. So here's our first safe room. So let me just see real quick. It's different. That music's different. I swear to fucking god. They added in drums specifically for when you're in game. Also, another fun fact about Lisa that I found out whilst writing the script. Apparently when you encounter her for the first time, you can just exit the fucking game and then come back and it'll be a different specimen instead. So she can just show up and you'll be like, no, fuck you, and then just like boot her out. I think that's pretty funny. Because most of the time with specimens, when you encounter them, it gives you like a no escape option. Like you can't exit the game. Which honestly, if I were younger me would be fucking horrified. Like, younger me was such a fucking wuss. I mean, me now is a wuss. But younger me was even more so a wuss. I'd be getting scared at the fucking survive and kill the killers at Area 51 games on Roblox. Like, that was my level of expertise back then. I vividly remember there was one that had, I think it was Sonic.exe in it. Getting jump scared by him and it's showing like the fucking like the I am God image or whatever it is, and that scared the shit out of me as a kid. It was either that or it was Jeff the Killer. It was one of the two, but like that used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. Also, I think if I'm gonna make an estimate for how long this game is, I think it's about 3 hours. Like if you're just like straight plowing for rooms, but it's like a good 3 hours. Maybe 2 if you're really fast. But like probably somewhere between 2.5, 3 hours. So you can get like a good stream length out of it. Yeah, here's our first room. Gonna preview our first boy here. Hello? Got the fucking basilisk from Harry Potter in the walls. I watched those movies recently because they came back on Netflix, I'm pretty sure. I was at my sister's house and we watched like the first 3 movies. So here we are. Spouting, splashing, soaking, innards ingest invoking, nailing never stops the choking. Here he is. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna be that fucking fast. I thought I had time. I'm used to him being a little slow little guy. The thing with Specimen 2 is that he can go over these. And we don't have the axe yet, so we can't like bash him into the fucking void. Which is very sad. And not good for us. Like, he's not the worst specimen to get on one of those. But like, he's definitely not good to get. Don't give me the same fucking room again. Like, I'd say probably worst specimen to get on these rooms is gonna be like specimen 8. So how did I go the wrong way again? He didn't get me. Also, when you're going for the wiki for this game, and you're trying to like gauge how fast the specimens are, they don't give you like a number of like how fast they are or like some kind of like range. They literally just say, oh, it's the same speed as this other one. Like, when I was going for specimen 5's wiki, it's like, oh, what type of speed is it? Oh, it's the same as specimen 4. Great, thank you so much. That's so helpful to me. Which, I mean, I guess it is. Like, if you've seen the other specimen, you can be like, yeah, connect those two. But when you're trying to make a video and you need to gauge how fast one specimen is, like... And there he goes. No more goopy boy. No more goopy Jolly Rancher. It's been years since I've had Jolly Ranchers. Like, it's not something that you find often here. I think the last time I saw Jolly Ranchers was either in a Primark or an Urban Outfitters. Like, not in an actual shop that sells sweets, just in 2 completely different clothing shops. So that's another thing. Can't remember how long it's been since I've been in an Urban Outfitters. Like, I'm pretty sure it just kind of ceased to exist. Like, Primark you go to all the time. Like, you get onto the mall, you go to Primark. Primark's always there. Where the fuck did Urban Outfitters go? We don't know. Jolly Ranchers are pretty good. I will always stand by my opinion that... Oh my... No. I'm gonna finish my thought first. The blue and the green flavors of anything are always the best. Because, like, unless it's lime, if a fucking company has the audacity to make the green flavor lime, then they're just wrong. It's always apple. It's either apple or sour apple. Also, the reason I pause here, this is Howard's room. We don't like Howard. Fuck Howard. This is... You guys know PT, right? Everyone knows PT. Like, the room repeats itself. Yeah, all my homies hate Howard. We don't fuck with Howard. Why don't we fuck with Howard? Because he scares me. No matter how many times I get this room, playing endless or playing normal, I always get scared of this one. Yeah, it's Silent Hill. Who's Howard? You'll see Howard in a second. Unless he decides to fuck with me. I've gotten this room, and he just never showed up one time. Made me loop through it about 20 times. Never showed up. You can probably hear the, like, shakiness setting in my voice. But I really don't like this room. I really don't like this one. If we can get through and he doesn't show up, I swear to God. I hate him either way. He always shows up when you least expect it. You can never predict when he's gonna show up. You think he's gonna show up? No, he doesn't. I mean, it's the next time. Oh, it's not the next time. Is it gonna be this time? Howard. Howard, please, don't do this to me. So he's gonna be like that. We'll find out about Howard next time. Howard and Howard's room is... That would have gotten me if I wasn't speaking. There's multiple PT references. Lisa is a PT reference, but it's like a reference to actual Lisa in the game. Howard and Howard's room is just the PT room repeating itself over and over again, and then Howard just kind of shows up. Was like, he just... Oh my god, he's back. He just like zooms at you and fucking plays a really loud noise, and that's what scares me. So stop playing his music. Howard, spare me. I wish he didn't. Fucking elevating my heart rate. For no reason. If I ever get a fucking heart condition because of blood pressure, we're blaming Howard. They're gonna be like, no, you've been playing too many horror games. I'm like, no, it's not the horror games, it's just Howard specifically. It's his fault. You know, there's a surprising amount of Silent Hill references in this game. Like, the Specimen 5, Lisa and Howard, I'm pretty sure, like, for definite are Silent Hill references. Because all of the, well, most of the specimens are a reference to something. Like, even Specimen 2 is a reference to the Lub Glubs from Adventure Time. That nearly got me. That nearly fucking got me. Squidward has been ruined for me by Terrors, which is the VR chat game that I want to stream if my Wi-Fi decides it wants to do it. Because in there it has Red Mist Squidward, which if you don't know what Red Mist is, it's the Suicide Squidward creepypasta. Oh my god, AI Sponge. I keep seeing it on my fucking For You page. Like, I'll be sat there scrolling away through TikTok and it'll fucking give me one of those videos and it's always cursed. I don't know if I've sent it in the server, but I have one where it's Sandy and SpongeBob, and Sandy sat there like, wow, SpongeBob, you're such a great friend, and then it's like 20 minutes later and it just zooms in on Squidward, just repeating, the fog is coming, the fog is coming. I'm pretty sure I've sent it before. And if I haven't, then I'll send it after stream. It's gonna be one of the like best ones I've seen. He's really loud. Like all the air ones. AI Squidward, the heat death of the universe. No, I feel like one day my goal is to get popular enough to where someone makes an AI voice of me. Although at that point, I might just like evaporate from the earth. Like, it'll be really dangerous. But like, it's not that hard. I have no idea how the AI stuff works. I remember like the really old version of it, where I think it was like mainly YouTubers. There was like I think it was like a website where you type in a fucking sentence and it would just take clips from what they said. So where you can create your own voices? I see. Can't remember if we have to come over here. Yeah, we do. We have to get a key card. Got the goo on the floor. Suspicious red glue. Glue? Goo. There you go. Where's our boy? Let me see him. Never mind, I don't want to look at him. Wait, shit! I didn't know that door was locked. Specimen 3 is like one of the good, like, one of my favorite themes in this game. Like, if I were to pick one of my themes for like favoritism, it would be Specimen 3. Either that or Specimen 10. Specimen 10 is a pretty good one. Although I feel like when it comes to specimen 10s, the main reason I like it is because it fits the specimen so well. Like, you know, it being a parasite and having this really, like, foreboding, like, despair-inducing theme is really good. So I'm not turning around. I know he's gonna be right there. Yeah. Don't give me the same room again. He's gonna fucking eat my ass. I was like, the past few days, we've been getting a lot of moths. Like, in the house. Like, I think it was, like, 2 days ago, we had this, like, massive fucking moth in the bathroom. Just, like, like, it wasn't, like, doing anything bad. It was just, like, chilling there on the wall. For, like, the whole entire day. It just didn't move. And then it just kind of disappeared the next day, and we're like, we don't know where the fuck it went. But it's not there anymore, so it's not our problem. And then the next day we found another one in the kitchen. Just also kind of chilling there. So it's giving me this room 3 times in a row now, I'm just realizing. The game is not on my side right now. Oh, we got the cat boss. Good old cat boss. How many specimens? Oh, good. Only gives you the first 5 specimens at first. No, let me out. Also, never think about the AI voice. I feel like the one thing the AI voice wouldn't be able to, like, get is my fucking constant shift of accent. How would you code that in an AI? There's like, oh yeah, every other sentence just like pronounce a word differently. Like, how does that work? Or hey, for this next sentence, speed up your words so quickly that no one can recognize what you're saying. Like, what I'm starting to do, or try to do, because I realize I can speak really fast sometimes, and I don't even mean to. Like, I was in the car with my mom. Yeah, I think, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And I was like explaining something to her. It was like a story. And I spoke so fast that afterward, I didn't even know what I just said. That's how fast it was. Even I couldn't process the words that came out of my mouth. And then it was like, I should probably slow the fuck down. You've gotten this room. Why does this room want me so much? I hate these long rooms so much. See, this is where the gameplay goes from like 2.5 hours to 3 hours. Because it just wants to keep giving me the same room over and over again. Can't remember when the next room shows up. I know there is one at 210, but I don't think that's the next one. I feel like there's one before 210. It does feel like it's taking years right now. I swear, if the next room is the same room again, I'ma be having some problems. There we go. And then the next room's gonna be the same room. Oh! I think we're out. I think we're out of same room purgatory. Oh, it's the Freddy room.
Hi. Yes, hi. Hello.
Do the line.
I don't know if you want to look directly into the fan. Oh,
It's not doing the line. Something like that kid from Shrek. Which Shrek is it? It's either the second or the third one. It was that kid with the lollipop. Like, you know. I don't have the raspiness in my voice right now to do that. He has like a slight rasp. For like a little kid, he still has like a slight rasp in his voice. Because of all them damn lollipops. See, what was your like go-to sweet when you were a kid? As for me, it was brain liquors. Like if someone bought me a fucking brain liquor, I'd be off the walls. I'm pretty sure it's because it was blue. See, I don't know what it is with blue colored stuff. But if you get me something that's like blue, it just absolutely like cranks up the hyperness. Probably also because stuff that's blue normally has a bunch of sugar in it. Yeah, I knew there was one before. You get to see my favorite one. My favorite one that totally doesn't scare the shit out of me. So we get to see bye-bye to peripheral vision. How long does it take for it to show up? I think it's this room. Is it? No, it's the next room. No, it's not. When did she show up? This isn't a Howard situation, I swear. Here she is. It's the fucking ring. What's she called? There's two names for her. I'm pretty sure I've said it in a stream before. But like, those that know me know that I fucking hate the ring. Like, the ring in like Ju-on the Grudge terrify me. And I found out recently that there's two different versions of the ring. Like there's like the original, I'm pretty sure it's originally Japanese and then they got in like a Western version of it. But I thought they were the same person. Like, dead ass. I thought it was like the same movie. But like no, turns out it's different movies and they have different names. And I thought there was like a whole third series, but like it was still just the ring. And she's meant to be a reference to those. She already gone? She's already gone. Why did fucking all the other ones stay here for so long? Specimen free had a fucking vendetta against me then. No, she was just making the way for Goo Man, okay. See, I think I've also told this story, but I was getting clips of this game another time. Like, before I decided to redo everything, because I had a better way of doing it. Where I tabbed out of the game for like a good 5 minutes because I was like sorting through messages or like getting music because I was doing it without like my microphone. And the moment I fucking tabbed back in and took one step, an instance of Specimen 1 just like immediately showed up. And that has to be like the best possible fucking Specimen 1 encounter I've ever had. Like, there'll never be another Specimen 1 that was that effective. The next elevator. So I want to work on some lore stuff at some point. Because I have like a little bit of lore about the characters, like where they come from, what they are. But I don't have anything like actual, I swear to God. Ooh. Like I don't have anything actually built up for them. Like I have the whole thing with like Wolfram and the necklace, but that's it. There's like a lot of stuff that I could go more in detail about, but I don't have anything. Also, this is the same room as before, but just retextured. Oh my God. This is a game like this room so much. Like, playing for this game, I can get at least the first 13 specimens. Hey! I did get it right! There was one on 210! I'm surprised I remembered that. Although, to be fair, I literally was writing about this specimen about 20 minutes ago. Like 20 minutes before stream. I have no idea how long stream's been going on for. You can see all the fucking locked doors. It's just like Silent Hill. The music reminds me a lot of like one specific track in Silent Hill. I just can't remember the name. Oh, it's the fetus room. Never mind. I was like, oh, an open room. I wonder which one that is. Oh, it's the fetus room. Okay. Oh, she comes down that way. I thought she was gonna come down this way. Yeah, they sped her up in the HD version. Yeah, we get the first specimen that actually messes with our visuals. Specimen 5 is one of my favorites. And I'm definitely not biased about it because it's Silent Hill themed. Dude, like, you can't see it. It keeps giving us horrible rooms for it. Like, she has like that like, trail behind her. That looks pretty cool. I like it. It's not the reason why she's one of my favorites, but it's one of the upsides. Oh. Who's the next one? Next one's Ben, right? Can't remember when he shows up. Oh, guess who's back? It's Howard, our favorite man. Love him so much. I'm gonna face him head on. No fear. No fear. I'm not scared of this man no more. We do not show him fear. Also, there is this letter here. But that's not the part that's important. You show yourself, you bitch. See, I say no fear, even though, like, I physically fucking recoil every time I go around these corners. So when I tell you it's loud, it's pretty fucking loud. Where is he? Don't do this to me! Swear to God. No, not that one. I keep preparing for it and then it never shows up. I'm being fucking blue-balled by Howard. I swear to God, you could not make this up! Ah! Fuck Howard, all our homies hate Howard. Howard disliker. That's me. He knows. I swear to God. I swear to God he knows. Oh, what's that you're streaming? To multiple people? How about I just never show up? Make you look like a fucking fool. Thank you, Howard. How did I get that? On the first try. Basically the first try. Normally those rooms take a lot longer. I love me a stair room. Thanks so much, game. That one got me, I will admit. I didn't make a noise, but it shook me. It's Howard. It's the lasting effects of Howard. Hello? Some grumbly ambience. It's like the kind of like bassy ambience that you can like feel in your head. It like bubbles in the back of your brain. I feel like my brain's being scrubbed out by the ambience right now. Oh, we got here already. Quarter for the game! I was gonna clap, but then like, I remembered I have no idea how to like, gauge my own strength, so I knew if I was gonna do it, I'd just fucking slam my hands together full force. Oh, we got a present. Oh my God. It's so spooky. I would have never seen that coming. That one nearly got me. So there are letters on the table that have like actual character lore significance. Pretty sure if I remember right, there's like 2 main characters that write to us. And it's like this one dude that's really obsessed with romantic shit. And there's like the other guy that's like, I came here and I'm the main character so I can't die, and then he dies. Like immediately afterward. It's like, no sir, you are not him. Let me see here. Never mind. What the fuck was that? Nothing will get me more than random sudden ambience in the game. Like, you know, you're just vibing to a fucking soundtrack and then it just like shifts. Like if I'm vibing in a fucking horror game and you just kick in some fucking ambience, like even when nothing's fucking happening, that will just scare the shit out of me. Like the Taker. The Taker is a really good advance? What's the word? Oh, my brain is lacking right now. Oh, here she is, she's back! Example, that's the word. The Taker's a really good example of that. Like, I remember playing this game for the first time. I was playing it on my laptop, and I had it plugged into the TV, like in the living room, like back when I used to play games in the living room. And I went to go get a drink, came back, and like as I sat down, full blast on the TV, the Taker's theme started to play, and my god, I've never been more scared of a game in my life. It was the same with Terrors of Nowhere, because Terrors of Nowhere has a very similar thing. Well, it's the Taker, because there's spooky specimens in that game. I didn't know the Taker was in it. And I was like sat chilling in this fucking corner because I didn't have to move, because the terror wasn't near me at the moment. So I could, like, it was on the other side of the map, I could just chill. And I sat there for a little bit too long, and the Taker's theme started to play. And I was just looking down at this warning being like, hey, move or you're gonna get fucking taken. And I just like stared at it, and it didn't comprehend in my brain because I didn't know that the Taker was in the game. I was just reading it. Like, and I would say I'm a fast reader, but if I'm not expecting to read, then I can be a pretty slow reader as well. And the warning went away, so I moved. And I thought I was good. And then what do I see off in the distance floating to me? This little like red speck. Just like slowly floating towards me. And oh, that gut feeling. Like, you know, like that really good like fear gut feeling hit me just like straight like a truck. Ambience is usually scarier than the game itself. I agree with that. Like, you know those like really old creepypastas? Where like the music would go, it was like game creepypastas, where they just get the music track and reverse it. Dead ass, if I was playing a game and the music started to reverse, I'd be fucking chucking that shit straight out the window. Nuh-uh. Get out of here. Like, music is one of the best things about horror. Like, you can have really good visuals in a horror game and like really good gameplay, but if it doesn't have a good soundtrack, it will never be as effective as it could be. Like, I feel like audio is a very big thing in a horror game. Like, it can still be spooky. Third time's a charm, Howard. Third time's a charm. Is it gonna be this time? We'll find out. Man, the biggest thing in horror is to have good ambience. Or a good soundtrack. Oh, fucking, there he is. There he fucking is. That's Howard. That motherfucker right there. Oh my god. Release. Finally. He showed up. See, and now we're good. And now the fear is immediately gone away. That's the good thing about Howard. He only shows up once. From what I know. I've never seen him show up twice. So that means we're like free to go through doors now. But that's that motherfucker that we hate. Unironically make a game that has over-the-top ambience. Yeah, that would still be pretty scary. Like, oh, what's a good example of that? I wouldn't say Faith. Faith's pretty good. Only showed up once, never seen him again. That's so sad. What is a good example of not really good graphics, but really good fucking ambience? Because I feel like I should say Faith, but like Faith is still pretty spooky. Like when you think about it. But Faith has a really good fucking soundtrack. Like, oh, here we go, here's Ben. Specimen 5 came to Wish as well. Get scared by a unicorn plushie? Honestly, that would scare me. If I'm being honest. This is an absolute fucking banger as well, though. I feel like I never talk about the locale music in Spookies. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the skull door. We need to go get the key. Which way is the key? He's this way, right? No. Ooga booga booga. That reminds me a lot of Spooky Month. With like the reoccurring fucking ooga booga. Like my god, I watched Spooky Month for the first time and that had to be the funniest shit out of the whole thing. Like the rest of it was absolutely hilarious, but the ooga booga like specifically. So here's our boy. That we'll be looking at for the next god knows how long. Also, I did that, like, for those who've seen the fucking color wheel post, that's, like, on Twitter, that has, like, about 9,000 views now. And out of all those people that were expecting to like it, I was not expecting Sir Pello, like, Sir Pello to be one of the people that liked it. Like, honestly, it got retweeted by, like, the person that I drew it for, but I was not expecting Sir Pello. Like, when I say my fucking jaw dropped when I saw that on my notifications. Yeah, Ben would definitely commit some quagmire behavior. He looks like the kind of guy. I mean, I already have a fucking vendetta against this man. Purely just because of his fucking death screen. Like, if you've seen the fucking death screen, you know what I mean. That was a fucking fun room for him. But yeah, no, Ben is basically, you have to look at him or he's gonna fucking stab your eye out. It's not a fun time. I don't think I've ever, in my whole entire, like, existence, watched a full episode of, like, any kind of adult cartoon. You gonna tell someone to raid me? I see. God, I remember the last time I got raided. Fucking shock and awe happened. I was like, I think it was only like 1 or 2 viewers at the time. I was streaming Terraria with Levy. And just all of a sudden, it was just, you have been raided by someone with 132 viewers. I'm like, fuck you, being 132. You can get out of here. I'm like, I'm not ready yet. Like, oh, the shock. Just going from like 1 to 100. Like, literally. Oh my god, she's back. That was the wrong way. It would be really nice if it happened now. Although I feel like it's one of those things that just has to kind of happen. That's not the right way. This is not good. Wow. I don't like these rooms. Like, these rooms when you're being chased like a specimen. And it's like, oh, you want the way out? How about a good table instead? Do you like the furnishing? What the fuck is furnishing? You thought you were missing 130 bugs? Oh my god. Wow. I forgot we were being chased. See, I found... Because like, I found a couple of like old purses that I had. And I didn't like check inside to see if there were any like money in them yesterday, like when I was cleaning. But I checked today. And... oh my god, there's enough money in there for me to buy a fucking webcam. Like, probably even... like... oh, what was I gonna say? Like, even a fucking monitor I could probably get. But like, between a webcam and a monitor, I'd probably pick the webcam. Because I can deal with having the overlay. But I do really want to get a live 2D model if I can. which I need to work on it more. Like, working on the Spookies video and the new model at the same time is like, like what my plan is right now. Like, I have the project updates channel in the server, but like my order of like priority right now is getting the Spookies video done, which this is gonna be a part of it, and then probably finish off a couple of emotes, although that'll probably get done at the same time, and then get that live 2D. Oh, it's him. Okay. Because there was a sentence there. There was a sentence in my head, it just vanished. But yeah, no, I'm gonna get the live 2D model finished probably after I buy the webcam. Because having the model done first and having no webcam to use it with is gonna be a little bit strange. It also means that I'll have a humanoid model to work with. Because right now I only have this one. Like I'd never made the humanoid one. Even though I was supposed to. And then I just didn't. So having a humanoid model will be pretty nice. So speaking of Twitch fucking up, I've had times where I did like a really good stream. Like there'll be like a 4 average viewers, and then I'll look in the overview for the day, like literally see everything, and it just won't register it. I'll put it as a 0, and then like I'll fix the next day, but I look at it and I'm like, you are joking right now. Like it'll be such a good stream, and then it'll just be like, no, you didn't stream at all that day. Ah. Give me some warning. You know, the good part about it is that it does fix after a while. It's pretty annoying to see though. Especially with us being so close to affiliate. Get in the hole. Not the hole, the door. It's a door. Oh, this one's gonna fucking suck. Ooh, where'd you go? Which way is it? Not that way. Not that way. See, looking away from him to see where the fuck I'm going is like the scariest fucking part of him. But it's only for these specific rooms. Any other room I'm fine with just like jamming myself up to the wall. But like... Speaking of Markiplier, have I told you guys about me seeing the FNAF trailer? I feel like I've said it before, or I might have been talking to somebody else. But I'm like one of the people who don't think he's gonna be in the movie. Unless it's like a small role, like phone guy. Not a small role, like phone guy will be like a pretty decent role. I think. Or maybe not. Like, I don't think we're gonna actually see him, like, physically in the movie. Like, especially with the whole, like, iron lung stuff going on. Also, I've seen Corey. I was fucking hype about Corey. Oh, red room, my god. Reddest room I've ever seen. It's been a while since I watched a Corey video. Yeah, I just want to know what Help Wanted 2 is gonna be. See, I have the first help wanted now, so the marathon is possible. Which I might choose to do the marathon. Either when Ruin comes out, or if we get it before then, affiliate. Because I know I have the follower goal of playing Faux Shift 2. But I feel like getting affiliate is probably going to be a greater goal than 100. Dara therapy now. Yeah, they're making a sequel. I think, have we gotten any other trailer for it other than the elevator?
Two sides of the same coin. Knowing your projections can help you achieve freedom.
Kitty. Fucking that got me. I really hope that streaming does turn out well for me. I mean, obviously. Ooh. I'm trying to decipher what those noises are. Like whether it reminds me more of the lying figure or the nurses. Like from Silent Hill 2. I love hearing Jungian psychology from a cat. I love my tiny cat therapist. See, I've only ever been to any kind of therapy once. And it wasn't like normal type of therapy, it was hypnotherapy. Where like basically all you do is you go in, you sit in a chair, and then she just like played like audible noises in my ear whilst like speaking to me. He's like, you're on a path, you're walking down a river, and it'd be like fucking river noises would start playing, and I'm like, sure, this helps, I guess. Yeah, it was like £90 like each like time we went there, which isn't that bad. But also I could just sit there in a chair for an hour. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria salvage. Where's my door? Give me the door. Oh, here we go. That does sound like a fucking movie title.
Knowing your shadow can greatly help you, but be ready.
The fuck are people doing as neurosurgeons? They just like they take off your skull and then they just like scritch around in your brain a little bit and just like put it back. Like that's what they do. Fixes everything right up. Oh, the flesh tunnel. This room always reminds me of the when you die in Bendy and you're just like going through the ink tunnel. And here we have the easiest fucking specimen to run. Let me just. You see how slow this shit is? I could just stand here. Like I can't remember if they made them slower or faster in the HD remake. Because if they made them faster, then oh. You know, I say this is the easiest fucking specimen because one, that's how slow it is. Second, it's meant to be like mazy. Like, you're supposed to be like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but literally, if you just take the left path, every fucking time it gets you to a door. And the times that it doesn't, you can just see the wall coming a mile away. See, I'm always a person of, I'm very simple-minded when it comes to mazes. There's the people that always stick to the left path and always stick to the right path, and they're like, no, they both like they do both work the same. but I specifically just choose the left because I'm left-handed. Like, it's literally as simple as that. I'm left-handed, therefore I go down the left path. Oh. I went too left. Team up. Yeah, I go around mazes the up way. I mean, that would work. If you just kind of hovered up above the maze. Just randomly. That's what I used to do. If anyone remembers the, that one maze map in Gary's mod that had, like, the next bug pathing. I always just used to no-clip up onto the walls and just run around there and they could never get me. And I thought it was the funniest shit. Ruben the Toad? Like, what movie? We talking about a movie? Ah, speaking of the FNAF movie though, apparently there's been screenings. I don't know if that's like true, but... Oh my fucking god, why are we so slow? Well, back with Howard, our favorite boy. But yeah, no, apparently there's been screenings of the movie. And the only thing that people have said is that the movie's really good. Like, apparently it's really fucking good. Like, all of the, like, practical effects and stuff is pretty good. Except, apparently the lore is really confusing. Or, like, patchy or whatever they said. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, it's a FNAF movie. Of course the lore is gonna be a little bit messed up. Also, apparently the spring lock scene isn't it? Although this is from a fucking post where it was written as the dick flattening scene. So I don't know how accurate that's gonna be. But I'm gonna go with my mom. Because, like, she watched the trailer. She thinks it looks really fucking good. Like, my mom's always been really supportive. So whenever it comes out, we're gonna go to the cinema and watch it. And she's probably gonna be like, this is what you've been fucking playing for the past 10 years, what the fuck? I mean, to be honest, you could turn any horror, like, game into a movie. Like, take for example, this game. All you'd have to do is get the same premise of someone going through rooms for a long period of time. Just make a character. A bunch of robot furries killing people. That's what it's always been. That's what it's always been. I mean, have you seen the fucking, like, the IRL suits that people have made? Like, not talking about the movie ones. But, like, the IRL, like, the ones that people, like, fans have made. Springtrap is in the movie. There's, like, a, like, quick scene where, like, you can see... I'm pretty sure Spring Bunny is, as well. Like, before he gets all, like, Springtrappy. Although, I might be wrong. Like, I think there's 2 different suits. I'll have a look afterwards. Whatever, no, you know what we'll do? Next time we get to a save, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up and we'll look. We'll look and see. But like... Oh, what was I gonna say? Also, thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, the suits, the IRL suits, that was it. Like, you can see the quality has improved over the years. But like, you see people with these absolutely fucking, like, crazy looking suits of the animatronics. Like, although I will say, I think the best ones that I've seen have to be the ones for... Well, there's some good ones for, like, the nightmares as well, but the security breach animatronics, they look really fucking good. Because, like, they're all 3D printed. Like, you see the ones that, like, they fully 3D print out, like, Glamrock Freddy and paint it, and it looks really fucking good. Hope Springtrap does the gritty. If Springtrap hits the fucking gritty, I'm leaving the cinema. We hit 90 followers? That's good. We're only 10 more to go and then I'm forced to play fucking post shift. Like that'll be that stream ends up being like a cumulative longer than the marathon. I would not be surprised. Like, this video showed up on my For You page that like put together like all of the times, like the like average times for getting through all the FNAF games. And apparently getting through the main games takes about 20 hours. Like that's what it says for like fastest time, like fully like completed 100%. So like Springtrap hits the fucking gritty and the children point and laugh at him. Springtrap hits the gritty and causes the spring luck scene. We're doing another DLC for Juniors? If Juniors gets a fucking DLC, I'm gonna play for it. Like, Juniors has to be one of my favorite FNAF fan games. Like, that and, The Endurance. Like, SCP The Endurance. That feels like so long ago now. Like, back when I played for SCP Endurance. Gonna have toy animatronics? That's cool. I was about to say, would that mean the wivers are gonna be in there as well? Like, the wivers are in the first game. They turn into mango. Would they turn Mangle into a toy, or were they gonna like just do the main four and the puppet? So, I mean, the puppet was in there anyway. There's a teaser with the pictures on them. That's cool. I'll look at that when we get to the safe room. It's a high middle. They look interesting. I see. That can either go two ways. That either means they're really good, or they're really shit. Like, nobody ever says they look interesting and it'd be either of those two. But we're at a save room now. No, let me save a cheese.
Still here. You just keep on going, don't you?
Alright, means suspicious.
Well, the next door has been fixed up for you.
Like, suspicious, quote unquote.
Moving on. You little fleshy live one.
Yes, it's me, the fleshy live one. Freddy and Chica look a bit weird, I see. Okay, I'll pause first so we don't get taken. Where's my window capture? There it is. Where's my opera? Gonna bring you up above. Here we go. There's a small little display. You can see how many tabs I have open. Okay, where is Junior's DLC? Yeah, it normally does that. Or is it just actively not showing it? Oh my god. Opera! How about now? No. There we go. I had to set it to the other setting. Where are these teasers I've been hearing about? 'Cause I'm not seeing shit so far. Wait, let me put in toy animatronics. These ones? No, these are not. What's happening there? Whoa! Whoa! Fucking YouTube thumbnails. Oh, you got a link? That's good. I trust these links. Oh, is this it? They look okay. Oh, it's good to know we still have the big brain in the sky. That's always good to know. I always liked the glasses on Bonnie. I always thought they like had a nice addition to it. Oh yeah, into the flip side. Yeah, I know what you mean now. Yeah, I remember seeing this. Yeah, it was when I was going to the game gel page one time. I was looking for the fucking logo because they didn't have a transparent logo for the thumbnail. He does look a bit like Glitch Trap. I always liked Glitch Trap's design. Like having it like look like an actual fucking mascot suit. I was like, yeah, that stuff with Toichika. See, I do think Toichika's design is a little bit like, but like, not like in a good way, in like a, why'd you have to do that? Like, I feel like there could have been like a better way of designing her. Other than giving her fucking like, bright pink, like, you know. Duh, you know what's a good meme that I saw recently? It's the fucking, Into the Spider-Verse meme, I'm pretty sure, or is that the newest one? Where it's like, it's like, I killed you, and you killed me. Charlie, why the fuck did you kill that guy? Motherfucker, he killed himself! Like, I love that one so much. Don't know if I can find it. Here, let me... I don't want to search that up at the fucking YouTube. No, not Shane Dawson. Also, look, you guys get to see my fucking amazing YouTube recommended. That's just music right now. Let me find the FNAF trailer. That's another thing we're gonna do. That's a ruins. We haven't talked about ruins yet. Let me find, where's the part where Springtrap shows up? No, it's later on. Yeah, like they have that one there. Where like, he fucking just like rocks up and he doesn't look withered. Like, I know it's like heavily blurred, but you can tell he's not that withered there. Like, oh, I wanna get it. How do you like, yeah, pull up. How do I get it so like he's really close? No! Silent Hill music. I'm biased. I'm biased when it comes to Silent Hill music. Yeah, he doesn't look too like withered there. But then you get to this shot over here. And he, excuse me. Where is it? Yeah. Oh my god, thank you for showing it for half a fucking second. Like he looks like hella withered there. He looks really good though. Like, who was it that made the animatronics? I heard it was the same guy that made the Muppets, but I don't know if it's like for certain. Withered Spring Bunny? Isn't Withered Spring Bunny just Springtrap? Like, I feel like that's like the same thing. It's not the same thing? I see. Then what's the difference between Withered Spring Bunny and Springtrap? Because I always thought it was just the Spring Bunny suit. William puts it on. He fucking rots for a little bit and then he becomes Springtrap. Is the corpse not in him yet? He looks like he has a corpse in him. Like, I feel like he has a corpse in him. Although, to be fair, there's no blood on him. Yeah. Also, I wanna know, do we have anyone in here who feels like this isn't Golden Freddy? Because I keep seeing people who think that this isn't Golden Freddy. Which I don't see it. Like, I just see Golden Freddy. I mean, I guess you could see it with the blue eye. But like, yeah. I still think it's gonna be Golden Freddy. Cause I mean, with like the ear, it looks too much like the withered version of Golden Freddy for it to not be Golden Freddy. Which, that would be cool. Probably, like, if there is, like, the very big if they ever make a second movie, having them with the withered animatronics would be really fucking cool. I know it'd have to be like a prequel. Like, if we're going off of normal FNAF timeline things. But having the fucking withered animatronics would be really cool. Especially, like, withered Bonnie and withered Foxy would be really fucking cool to see IRL. Withered Chica as well. Like, the VHS withered Chica is really cool. Laugh died, came back to life and said, fuck this, fuck you, fuck everything. Red Bear and Spring Bunny would be really cool to see. She's in Nightmares. Oh, there was a post on Twitter being like, what would you like to see, like, as like a movie form? And honestly, a spin-off for the FNAF 4 animatronics would be really cool. Because, like, I know FNAF 4 doesn't, like, really affect the story that much, like the actual gameplay of it. Apart from it just being... I can't remember the lore. Isn't the lore for FNAF 4 William, like, induced the nightmares? Like, it's not an actual, like, thing. But, like, having that as, like, a really old-style, like, horror movie would be really cool. Especially with the quality of these animatronics, having, like, this quality put into a nightmare version would be so fucking sick. So we should probably get back to it. Look, it's Corey! Whoa! Wait, I am really hype about that. William just got brain damage, was in a coma for a couple of nights. Yeah. A couple of nights, like a couple of 30 years. I think it's like 30 years or something, right? But now we get to go back to going through rooms. I mean, we're like halfway there now. We're getting there. I need a drink. Just like really quick. There we go. What would Nightmare look like? I feel like Nightmare would be probably a mix of practical effects and CGI. Cause like, you know, like he's see-through. I saw a really good render of a Nightmare model. That seemed pretty good. What's up, bye bye blob. You know, if I can find that render, I'm gonna put it in the server. I saw it on Twitter not long ago. It's like this account that does some like really good renders. It's like full animatronics as well. Not renders, they like make the models. And, well, yeah, and render them, but I think it's just the model itself that it shows off. How's it going with the video? Currently, I have part of the script made. The script is going way faster than before. And once I've got this done, and I'm gonna play through the game again just so I can get the clips, like, as their own, I should be able to just record the audio and then edit together and it'll be done. So, like, we're getting there. Cause, like, the main reason it's been taking so long is obviously making a video for the first time. You, like, go through phases of learning better ways to do things. And I kid you not when I tell you, the first time I was trying to get clips of these specimens, I wasn't like, ah yes, play through the game normally and you'll get the first 13 specimens done. I was like, no, I'm just gonna play through endless mode over and over again until I like eventually get the good RNG to get all the specimens. Like, no. Just play through the normal game, you know? And like with the script, I realized that I can't read full sentences, like over and over again. So like I was stuttering a lot. And like I'd have to like take 90 minutes to like go through like one paragraph. So like I've dulled it down to like bullet points. And with that I can do a lot more of like improvising with what I'm saying, which means there's a lot less stuttering. Because if there's one thing I know about me when it comes to reading, is that I'm that fucking kid in class that the teacher would be like, you, read. And then they'd just fucking stutter. Like, there wouldn't be any words coming out. They'd just be like stuttering each line of the book. So that's why the video's been taking so long. And then also getting used to editing softwares and stuff like that. And then also learning editing, like what type of editing style you want. Like for the live channel, I tried to do like lots of like editing and I realized, yeah, this is gonna burn me out real fast. So the next one that I did with like really minimal editing and just mainly like cutting the clips down and putting them together. And I liked doing that a lot more. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for the live channel mostly. And then just like occasional like things for context. Like I was talking about Firespot, which is the Warrior Cat's character. So I just like slapped in a couple of images for references. But like that was like the only editing in the whole thing. Apart from like a bit of text. Like when you're playing the first few FNAF games, the fucking bitrate is horrid on like the menus and stuff. Because it uses so much static. Also, this is another one of my favorite specimens, Specimen 8. I like it a lot. I don't have any stamina. Like, I feel like one of the main reasons why I like Specimen 8 so much is because it's a reference to not Over the Garden Wall. No, yeah, it is Over the Garden Wall. Like, I was getting Over the Garden Wall confused with Over the Hedge. But, yeah, Over the Garden Wall is a series that I like a lot. And he's like a reference to the Beast, which is the main antagonist. Also, he just looks really cool. And he has like the whole... If there's a corner and you go around it, like too fast, he'll like, yeah, he'll do that. And it looks so cool. The music as well is really nice. Yeah, fucking Jesus Christ. That's where he comes from, yeah. You have to kind of like wait for him before going around the corner. Yeah, for those who don't know what Over the Garden Wall is, it's about this show, which is like a pretty good show. You can find it, and I think it's on Netflix. I think it is, like last time I checked. It's about these two kids that get lost in the woods and they're trying to find their way home. And like it's really fucking spooky for like a kid's cartoon. Like it's one of those cartoons where you kind of question whether or not it was actually made for kids. Because it can be really dark sometimes. Like I'm pretty sure one of the first episodes, they come across this like cult of pumpkins. And like it's really strange. But there's also times where you're like, yeah, this is pretty like tame, and then it'll just like fucking dunk you in the next second, like here. Fucking they're gonna die. And you're like, what? Like, I won't spoil the ending. It's a really good show to watch. Very quick to watch as well. There's only like one season, like 12 episodes, and they're not that long. And the Beast is a pretty good character as well. He's a lot like a Voldemort kind of character where everyone kind of knows who he is. And you don't talk about him or else he'll fucking get you. Like, I always like that kind of character in horror. Where everyone kind of knows who he is. It's like an overlooming presence. It's like in the newest Bendy game. Where everyone knows who the fucking ink demon is. Like, it's pretty good. See, I'm one to say that I like Bendy. Like, I know a lot of people don't like Bendy, but I like it. Pretty good. Like, I'd say out of the, like, modern mascot horror games, Bendy is one of the good ones. Like, when you have games like fucking Ban Ban, like, it's pretty easy to make competition. Like, I think even I could probably make a fucking better game than Ban Ban. And, like, I have no fucking experience whatsoever. Like, probably wouldn't be, like, the best game, but, like, I feel like it'd be better than fucking Ban Ban. Sir. Get out of here. Fucking don't make me laugh at the word fart, I swear to God. Yeah, Bendy might not be like the best thing, but like, it's still pretty good. Like concept-wise and like visually, it's pretty good. Also, Hello Neighbor. Hello Neighbor took a fucking roller coaster with its development. Like, the early days of Hello Neighbor were like really promising. And then like it came out recently. That's still pretty recent. Like, it's oldish, but also like still kind of recent for old stuff. Or what was it? Like, they made like a second one, or like they made like the final update. I feel like they made a second one. And it was just absolute fucking dog shit. What's that other one that I don't know if they ever did anything with, where you're in the theme park and there was like that crow man? Don't know if they ever did anything with that. That's like another really shitty mascot horror game. What was that one that came out that was like fucking Sparky Warky or whatever his name was? You had to use Discord in order to get all the codes. Like, I feel like that's like a good idea, but I wouldn't use Discord for it. Like, I'd get like a website or something like that and make it more like ARG based. Not use fucking Discord. Have you seen speedrun? I've never seen a speedrun. Seen speedruns for like other games. Like, I've seen speedruns for Puppy Playtime. My God, that game could be fucking broken so easily. Oh, we get to get my boy. Where did we go? Oh, for here. Through the door. The normal fucking door. Yeah, we're in the future now, we have holograms. You know, this is another one of my favorite specimens coming up. I've said that for a couple of specimens, but this one's one of the good ones that I like. I just had like a moment in my head where I was like, wait, where the fuck did... That didn't spook me, even though I know it was gonna happen. I was like sat there, I was like, wait, where was specimen 9? Because we weren't sure from specimen 8 to specimen 10. And I remembered, oh yeah, specimen 9's the fucking taker. You know, Specimen 10's one of my favorites, purely because of the music. Like, the music alone makes me fucking love it. And also, just casually fucking kills the old Specimen 10. So, where's your texture, sir? Hi? Oh, there he is. Where was his texture? Man was the fucking void. And if I were to pick my favorite soundtrack in the game, it would be Specimen 10's. And Mechanic as well, probably. I like how the whole entire game you've just gone from running away from things and then suddenly it's have a nice leisurely stroll with this thing that's very toothy. That you're just like staring into death and it's like, no, you need to have a nice peaceful walk with this thing. This is also another thing where I say there's a lot of Silent Hill references in this game. Like, this one isn't necessarily a Silent Hill reference, but like it has the same build as the lying figures in Silent Hill 2. But like, it's not like a confirmed, like, that is how it's supposed to be, but it's like a pretty good, hey, this is a pretty good lookalike. Same with Specimen 4, where Specimen 4 had the whole thing of 4 is seen as an unlucky number because it sounds like death in like another language. It's either Chinese or Japanese, I can't remember. Like, there's like an Asian language where like the word for 4 sounds a lot like the word for death. So it means bad luck. And it just so happened to be that like the one that Specimen 4 is the one that's like some fucking cursed spirit. It was like completely unintentional. He just played the same sound effect like 5 times. This is the part of the game where it gets pretty slow. Well, like, it's a good break. If we're lucky, we won't get him like 1, 2, 3, death, 4, 5, 6. I said 4 anyway, but like, yeah. Man, it's a pretty good like coincidence. But it was like completely unintentional by Kumakura. What was that fourth one? You heard me. This is death. See, I always like to like randomly remind myself of who is it? It's Steve Harvey, where it's that like clip of like Family Feud or whatever, and he just screams "kill" and then the fucking ding noise. Excuse me. I'm not that far away. But like with this game, sometimes I just begin to zone out and then suddenly I'm at like the next specimen. Like I just go autopilot. Like I've not been looking at the game for like quite a bit. Like I just look at chat and then just suddenly I'm at the next specimen. I'm like, how the fuck did I get here? Like, I'm really good at going into autopilot. Which is both a good thing and a bad thing. But it's like, I like to think of it as like time travel. But not really. Like, you know, like the Skyrim kind of like, you fall asleep for like 8 hours purposely. Just so you can get to the right time. Like, if I'm in a car, like, I don't get bored in cars. Purely because all I have to do is stare out the window and I'll just like blank and then like suddenly we'll be where we're supposed to be. Especially if there's like good music playing. Like if I have headphones in or like The fucking radio is just like absolutely godly that day. It is like straight up time skip. I speedrun Card Race. Also, if you're a kind of person that complains about being put in the backseat, you are not living life. The backseat is the best place to be. Like, back middle seat, specifically, you get all the fucking room in the world. Like, I do not care about having room in a car ride. Like, I don't care if I'm being squished between, like, two other people next to me. They're not getting the view that I'm getting. Like, if you can just fucking look straight through the front window, like, I'm vibing. Like, any of the back seats is, like, really nice. Like, I will happily sit in the middle seat. Although I think that's mainly just because I'm compact enough to fit back there. Like, this is the pros of being small. Oh, we nearly had it first try. See, I don't really have to worry about legroom that much. Wait, no, it's left. There we go. See, like, when I say I can just, like, compact myself, I'm like a fucking... What's the name of that movie with the robots? Wall-E. I'm like Wall-E. It's like, I just fucking compact my legs up and I become a little box. Like, that's, like, the bonus that comes with being able to do autopilot. Like, I can just shut off being able to, like, feel stuff. Like, legs bothering you? Just autopilot. And then tone it out. It's like with annoying kids. Like, you ever go to a restaurant and there's like a screaming kid? I could just completely tone it out. It doesn't exist. Although I will still absolutely fucking laugh if he decks himself on the table. I'm like a folding chair. It's like one of those folding chairs where like you just pick it up slightly and the whole thing just like compacts together when you don't even like want it to. People yep, people can fold me. I would be horrible in a fight. Like, I used to get into, like, fights a lot in primary school. So what you're basically trying to say is that you're small? Yes. I'm TG. I got fucking lied to by my own mother. I asked her, because, like, we didn't have any measuring tapes at the time. We only had, like, the ones that you use to, like, measure for, like, clothes. Like, you know, like, the ones that you wrap around your waist and you're like, that's, like, your waist measurement. And she used one of those to try and get my height, and she told me straight to my face that I was 5'5". I finally found those measuring tapes when I was cleaning my room. She was doubling me up by 2 inches. I'm still a short fucker at 5'3". I'm still a little fucking goblin. And this whole time I thought I grew. No. Turns out I've been the same fucking height this whole time. So that's my current situation. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, fights. I used to get in fights in primary school. And, like, it stopped when I got to high school. Purely because, like, in primary school, I knew everyone. Like, I knew everyone's, like, capability of fighting. Because it was, like, I just used to fight the same kid over and over again. Because, like, he was bullying my friend. And I was like, you don't fucking bully my friend. And I used to beat the shit out of him. And it was really easy. Because he was, like, one of those, like, guys where it's like, I'm not gonna fight you, you're a woman. Like, you know, like, the misogynistic, I can't hit you back, you're a woman. So I just used to beat the shit out of him. But he just continued bullying my friend anyway. And it eventually got to where they put us in, like, this, like, anger management group. Even though it wasn't anger management, it was just like, hey, sit in a room and fucking doodle for a bit. And I was like, I'm fine with this. But then it got to high school, and just like, on like the first day, I saw how many people there were. Like, it went from about 100 people being in my primary school to 1,000 in the high school. And I was like, I don't know who any of you people are. I'm terrified. And so for the rest of high school, I was just constantly like horrified that someone was gonna try and fight me. And I'd get like, get like fucking folded immediately. Oh, I once saw this fight one time between these two girls. I can't remember what it was about, but it was like one of those like drama fights where like there was like a reasoning behind it. Not a good reasoning, but that was a reasoning. I said, hello, Mr. Creeper. You're coming to a very good story time right now. And so I'm here, sir. And what was happening was they came out at lunch. We had this massive field that we weren't really supposed to go on, but we went on it anyway. Because like, you know, you get to like year 11, like last year of high school, and just the teachers don't really care about what you do. And these two girls walked straight out in the middle of this field, handbags like in hand, just started fucking windmilling each other. And I've never seen people run down a field faster in my life. It was so fucking comical, but at the same time you knew they were getting hurt. Like, I don't know what the fuck they put in those handbags, but like, that shit would hurt if you got hit. Like, I wasn't a handbag girl. I wasn't a backpack girl either. Like, I used to have backpacks up until like year 10, before like I switched to those like messenger like mailman bags where like they go on your side, because it's just like a lot easier to grab stuff out of easily. Especially with me, I don't like having to take my bag off my back to grab something, especially when I used to doodle a lot. Like, I had like notebooks like in my bag that I'd take out regularly, and so I just swapped to those fucking mailman bags. But I'm pretty sure if I fucking wrapped that shit around my arm and like full force whacked someone with it, it would still not be as painful as those fucking handbags. Like, my friend, like, we were going up the stairs and it was like those spinny stairs, and she accidentally fucking whacked me with her bag as we were going around a corner. I don't think I'll ever experience pain more than that. Like, she hit me right in the fucking cheek. It was horrible. But he's still here. I was expecting him to be gone by now. I forgot how slow he goes. It's another high school story I can tell. Like, my high school was feral. Like, there was a reason I was scared of the people in there. Like, one time, this was another like, the stairs. There was so much shit that happened on the stairs. Like, I've seen fights on the stairs. I've seen random shit on the stairs. But like, one time, I was walking down to lunch, and there was this kid that was like below me, like also walking towards lunch, but he had an apple and he was eating this apple. And as he got down to the bottom of the stairs, it was like one of them soft apples, like the crumbly apples, not like the really hard apples. And he got to the bottom of the stairs, finished eating his apple. Just, I don't think he meant to hit me. It was just more of he just didn't want to fucking find a bin and put it in, so he just threw it. And I kid you not, when I say that the worst pain I've ever felt in my life was a kid throwing an apple and it hit me on the fucking boob. Like, I don't have the biggest boobs, but like, it still fucking hit him. Like, from the side, and it just went poof, fucking shattered the apple, and it hurt. I didn't say it hurt. Like, they were like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, yeah, fine. And I fucking went down to lunch acting as if I didn't just like have the worst pain of my whole entire life. Like, my god. And this is also when I tell you that I don't feel spicy stuff anymore, because in that same exact high school, someone brought in, what is it, the really spicy pepper. Is it Carolina Reaper? I think it was Carolina Reaper. Like, extract. And we all just decided, yeah, it'd be a fun idea if we put like a drop on our finger and just like had it, just like straight Carolina Reaper extract, nothing else with it. And me, being the big, strong, tough person that I am, totally, decided, fuck it, let's go full force. Give me a whole palm full of that. And for the next, like, day, I had to pretend to a whole group of boys, like my whole entire friend group is boys. There was like occasionally we had like a couple like friends that were girls that would show up, but most of the time it was all boys. And they were all like, this was during COVID era, like just afterwards, and I was still wearing a mask, which is probably what fucking helped me, because I was like able to like open my mouth and get some kind of like ventilation into my mouth, which I feel like if I didn't have that, I'd be in like the same fucking pain as the boys. But like, my god, there were tears in my eyes. I was like tears in my eyes. I was like, no, it doesn't hurt. I'm strong. I don't feel anything. And that was the biggest lie I ever told that day. Like all the other ones, they were getting sent home for rowing up. They were getting like water and like milkshakes and stuff. Me, I just refused. I didn't have a single bottle of water or a milkshake, nor did I go home. I just had to deal with like my whole mouth being on fire for the rest of the day. I think it was like lunchtime. So we had like 2 other lessons left, and our lessons were an hour long. So I had to sit there for 2 hours in this really warm classroom, mouth on fire, couldn't do anything about it. And still that fucking apple to the boob hurt more. It was honest, yeah. Never realized that it makes the gate sound, even though it's just her bursting down the door. Also, for the new backgrounds, I had to like research, like first time I've ever had to like research art for a while, like what the Silent Hill like textures, like abandoned building textures, like walls look like. So I want to add a lot of detail to these new backgrounds. Like I want them to stay for a while. And like using the Silent Hill textures as a reference. I haven't started coloring them in yet. Like I only have the first one's line art done. Like I might add a little bit extra, but like for the most part it's done. I just need to start coloring it in. But I'm gonna try and see if I can get that kind of vibe to it. Like I always liked the really gritty textures of Silent Hill. Also, only 300 more rooms to go. We're nearly there. 300 sounds like a lot, but it's not that much. Who's our next one? Specimen 11? Specimen 11, yeah. We get our good old Arby's man. I made the like a little like skit, because like all the specimens have skits for the video, I've said this before. And the one for specimen 11 is that fucking Arby's video of all our food keeps blowing up and then the fucking burger explodes. Like I did that, but I edited specimen 11 sounds onto it. And that's all I can ever fucking think of anytime I think of specimen 11 now. Like I don't think of the skits for any of the other specimens. Apart from Spooper. Because Spooper, like, you know, like that video of the cat where like it's on the porch, like door cam. And there's the fucking woman that's like, get the fuck off my porch. Like that's the only other one that I think of it like that. Oh, we can't go in the fun tunnel yet. But I wanna go in the fun tunnel! Arby's, we don't have any meat. Who remembers the time when KFC ran out of chicken? That was like a fucking era of my life. Like, I had the whole fucking like anime style arc during that time. And guys, it's my vibe, the fucking fun tunnel music. Like, it was so scary for like no reason when KFC ran out of chicken. I guess that's why they call it the fun tunnel. So welcome back. You know, we're still going. I have no idea how long the stream's been going on for. If I was saying that, you'll probably be like, ah yes. It's been 4 years. You know, I try my best to stream for a while. Almost 2 hours, I see. You know, I'm trying to get longer streams, but with the Wi-Fi and the heat, it's been kind of hard. And also energy-wise. Not had a lot of energy for a while. But like, with me cleaning my room, it's been like... I clean my room and then all of a sudden it's just like, energy. You have all of it. Do stuff right now. So here we go. Meow. Get away from him to come over here. Yeah, there he is. My Arby's man. You know, I kid you not, with the heat, I've been wanting to fucking blow up the sun. Specimen 11 has a pretty good theme as well. Like, the heat has died down a bit. Like, we've been getting a lot of rain. Because obviously after you have a ton of heat, all the water goes up in the air and rains. But like, it's been getting better. This design's pretty good as well. I do like the addition of like the little like flame crown that he gets in the HD version. Also the door mechanic's pretty good. Although it's kind of useless if you're like me and you know the room layout. Yeah, he's very devil-like. I know in his death screen, a lot of the messages are like contradictory. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like one message that says something along the lines of follow God, but like don't follow the teachings of man. And then the other one starts talking about a temple. Like, it's one of the ones where like there's the normal text and the binary text. Like for specimen 10s, one of them tells you to like give up and like become one with the parasite, whilst the other one tells you to hold on to your son. Like, that's pretty good. I like those death screens. The only death screen that I will say for certain I don't fucking like is specimen 13's. Specimen 13's is so fucking anticlimactic. You get to the last specimen, you think it's gonna be fucking horrifying. It's just like, it's a mermaid. It's a mermaid. That's it. Oh, what's her death screen? Oh, she has a spooky face now. Thank you. Goodbye. Like, best death screen? Though, if I were to pick one, probably specimen freeze. I like the way that it's like 3D modeled and like animated. Like, I feel like out of like quality wise, specimen freeze is the best death screen. Horror wise, like, if I were to say which one fucking scares me the most, specimen 6. Like, got some fucking Dead Space shit going on. Like, you know, the scene where he's just like strapped in the chair and he gets like the fucking needle in his eye. It's like that kind of shit. But like quality wise, specimen 3 is the best one. Specimen 4 gets kind of an improvement with her endless form. But like, it's basically just her first one, but just with a different image and message. Where like it does like the little like jump scare where it's like, oh, she fucking unhinges her jaw like a fucking snake. But then it's just like, oh, spooky image and text. Like I saw a video about the spooky specimens. I think it was by Wambu, where he talks about specimen freeze death screen is talking about, yes, he's constantly fucking starving. And like he'll never be able to stop starving. He just needs to like keep eating like all the time and it's like constant agony and pain. And then it gets to specimen 4 and she's just like, I'm full and now I have a food baby. Wow, like that's the whole thing. And it's like such a like decline. Like going from specimen to specimen. Talking about fucking declines and inclines with specimens. Seen with the unknown specimens, you get Tertiac, who's like probably the least scariest specimen in the game, purely because it's such just an anime girl. And then immediately afterwards, you have Lisa, like unknown specimen 4. Ah, yeah, it's just a cute deer girl. Unknown specimen 5, fucking nightmare fuel incarnate. The last quarter. She took away our fucking sprint. She's a liar. Let me save. There we go. Like Spooky's model as well, like 3D model. Be ready to take it slow for however long it takes for this fucking sprint to wear off. I can already see where this one's going. I know there is some... yeah. Specimen 4 is... I mean, it's not lying, that's literally how she fucking kills you. I'm not even kidding. It's not even the worst one either. You look at the fucking... the wiki page for Spooper, and you look at the method for how he fucking kills you. It gets worse. I want to sprint again. This is like one of those situations where, like, you know when you have a sniffly nose and you start to like reminisce what it was like to breathe. We can sprint. Let's fucking go. Like I'm starting to get like that effect of, you know, when like, you've been doing something for a long time and you start to get that like all-nighter feeling, like when you get to like 5 AM to like 11 AM of an all-nighter and you're just kind of like, it's too late to go back. Yeah, like you have to finish it, but you're just so like drained of like everything whilst doing it. That's how I feel right now. I'm like, I want it to be over. Like, the end is in sight, but I want it gone. Like, we're in the last 220 rooms ish. We're nearly there. All we have is 2 more specimens, and then a boss fight, and then we're done. And then I get to do it all over again because I need to get the clips of the specimens. But that'll be off stream. That'll be like my own personal torture. I'll be fine. That one I can just fucking blast music and like scram for it. The universe is collapsing. The canon event didn't happen. I haven't watched like the new Spider-Man movie yet, but like I've seen that much stuff about it, but I kind of get the whole movie. Like that's normally how like I consume movies, is I just watch enough random shit about it, but I kind of just understand the plot line. Like obviously I won't get the lore fully without watching the movie, but I'll get like the majority of it to where I don't have to watch the movie. But that won't be the case with the FNAF movie. When the fucking FNAF movie comes out, I'm going straight to the cinema. You know, from one specimen to the other. What? So I have to say visually, like out of all the specimens, specimen 4 has to be like the eeriest for me personally. Well, I gotta say most of that is because of just my general hate for like the Ringu kind of designs. Also, it's just like when you look at her from a distance and she just has like the void around her and you can just see her face. Ugh. Like I have a thing against faces. Like spooky, like, you know, just like the really like not cheesy, but like specifically those like really high contrast like spooky faces. Those scared the shit out of me. Like they normally put them in like the Mandela catalog, like ARGs and stuff like that. They're like, oh, spooky event, we'll fucking add in a spooky face. Like not the ones where it's like it's so contrasted, like the only colors is black and white. But you know the ones where like it's supposed to be like an image where it's like, oh, you're in your bedroom at 5 in the morning and oh, there's a spooky face, like, you know, like those ones. So we've been getting a lot of audio issues. Like, you know, like with the music not playing. Oh, here we are. The other easiest segment of the fucking game to choose. So in this segment, it's supposed to be like, oh, there's a spooky old man chasing after you. You don't know where he is, he could be fucking anywhere. But then like the moment you figure out that like literally he only ever shows up after you like, you see this note right here? Like, nothing happening, we're fine. Oh, now we have to hide, or like, you only have to hide after you pick something up. And like he never shows up any other time unless like that music starts playing and then he shows up. Then you have to sit here for like ages and wait for this old ass man to leave. I'm having a mint. He takes so fucking long.
Come out.
Leave. Take your stank fucking breath with you. There we go. And then does he drop a key or anything like that? No. What was the point of coming in here then? Well. Am I missing something? Am I blind? Never mind, yeah, I am blind. I swear to God, there's a key I'm supposed to pick up. Here we go again. They'll wait for old fucking men to move. Like, I feel like the last two specimens of the game are just like content time. Cause you have this where you have to just sit in a locker or like wherever it is for like a couple of minutes whilst you're waiting for him to leave. And then there's the next specimen where you have to like just wade through water for ages. And just like neither are enjoyable. Where's the hiding space again? Is there a hiding space? Oh, we don't even have to hide in this one. Okay. Hello? Here we are again. I'm gonna try and get through this like as fast as possible.
I hear you. Are you in here?
Also, I like the idea of just this old fucking man walking around this mansion, just like calling out to himself. Like just in your average life, just walking around, asking if people are in your house.
Are you in here?
Like he has no fucking, like, he does not know of my existence. Who is he talking about? It's like, are you in, who? Who is in here? Who is in your house? Not me. You haven't seen me yet. You don't know of my existence.
Where are you?
I love how, like, we don't even try and hide that, like, the mansion is fake. Like, those who don't know, Specimen 12 isn't the old man, it's the mansion that we're in. Because it's not a real mansion, it's like a fake, like, ghost house that possesses people, like, are in it for too long. And become what the old man is, basically. It's like a host. And, yeah. Pick up the boat. This is not the library's the other way. Right? No, it's over in this corner. I did not know the layout of this mansion whatsoever. Oh yeah, it's good old bone room time. Just the bone room. Yeah, it's the bone room. Yeah, that's all the other people that came here before us. They feed the house. The house go ooga booga spooky ghost house. We need to remember, when we come out of that door, we go to the left. Not the right, we go to the left. I think this is the last time we hide and then we get out of here. Like, how the fuck do you know I'm in here? Did Spooky snitch? Is she gonna need stitches?
Are you?
I fucking love Courage the Cowardly Dog. See, I never watched it as a kid. The only things I ever saw of it as a kid was like, you know those videos where it's like the top 10 spookiest children's things and it'll have like Courage in it. So I'm pretty sure he starts chasing us soon. And just randomly the fucking ambience will kick in and we'll be like, whoa. Yeah, there he is. And now we get to listen to him scream over and over again. And look, the hub thing's green now. And we get the fuck out. You know, it's always that blue motherfucker. I don't know what episode of Courage it was, but I just remember it being like some weird blue thing. And the scarecrow man. Wait, was he like a scarecrow? He was kind of like a scarecrow. And he was like, return the slab. Courage, you must return the slab. And then someone made a horror game about it. It was a pretty good horror game. Like, I will say. You know, he screams anytime he sees us. That got me a little bit. Just the tidgy bit though. See, the only problem with me when it comes to streaming horror is that I don't make sounds unless I'm already speaking.
I can smell you.
Sorry? Oh, there. He's so slow! Watch him, watch him, watch him. He has to slow down for his old manness. But you know, when it comes to horror, I mainly jump more than anything. Like, I like jump, like, it'll be like a lot better when I have like a live 2D model. Because then you'll be able to see me fucking how much I actually jump at games. Because I don't do any kind of like major screams. I'm pretty sure that's just because of playing horror games at night, like on Roblox as a kid, made it so it's just like now it's a natural reaction for me to be like, don't make any fucking loud noise, or else your parents will tell you to get off the iPad. I think I told the story about how I broke my iPad because I got mad at Geometry Dash and decided to bite my iPad. And the sad thing is I don't even have that tooth anymore. Like, the tooth that I got pulled out recently was the tooth that fucking broke my iPad. Okay, I was playing Geometry Dash, and anyone who's fucking played Geometry Dash or seen it knows. Oh my god, Howard. One more time. How dare you? You know, playing Geometry Dash, I got pissed off, obviously, because it's Geometry Dash. And I just decided, what's the best way to get rid of this anger? I'm gonna bite my iPad. And I fucking bit into my iPad and cracked the fucking screen. That it just like looked like a fucking bullet had been put in it. It was only on the corner, so like it could still like work, but like the screen was fucking shattered. You never questioned the like jaw strength of a child. Like, you know, there's like this the fun, like, well, not fun fact, where it's like, if you shut off the part of the brain that didn't want to fucking bite your finger off, you could bite your finger off. And it'd be like chomping on a carrot. Like, I fucking believe that if you fucking knew younger me. Probably me now would be able to fucking do the same thing. Younger me used to chew jawbreakers. Like, straight off the bat, like, you know, you're supposed to, like, put a jawbreak in your mouth for a bit before you actually start, like, chomping on it. Like, if it's, like, the gumball versions, but no. Look at me, it would just be like, ah, yes. Straight in the gob, fucking chomp, 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 chomp. Like, it was fucking nothing. And I still have no idea how I managed to make it to fucking the ripe old age of 17 with all my baby teeth intact. Like, I think I chipped my tooth, like, one time. And that was it. Like, all the other times that I've had to, like, get fillings or, like, teeth taken out was just because of, like, cavities. Like, never, like, chipped a tooth. Surprisingly. It'd just be like, ah, yes, you eat too much fucking sugar. Time to have a fake part of your tooth put in. And like the new tooth, where like I got the tooth taken out and there was like the one underneath, it's growing in. Like I can feel it, like whenever I like go to like eat something, I can feel the new tooth coming in. Only 139 more rooms. And then we're free. My god. Oh, it's... Yeah, get over here. Don't act like I'm fucking miles away. Ah! Don't act like I'm fucking 2 inches close to you either. See, if I just... What if I zigzag? If I zigzag, I stay kind of the same distance from him. Wow. I gotta remember to fucking click on the door. I'm gonna zoom. I'm gonna zoom. How far can I go? How far can I go? Ooh. Ooh. Oh. I believe. I believe in my son. Move! Move, go! This is the scariest part of the fucking game right here. Go, go! We don't need to listen to Specimen 10 no more. We're free. We're no! Oh. I'd like to apologize. Oh, you okay, fine, I'll fucking have a nice leisurely walk. The best fear in this game is the induced fear by my inability to follow rules. See, I don't know how I was so much of like a fucking good kid in school. Like, you give me a set of rules now and I will find a way to fucking loophole every single one of them. Like, oh, there was something I saw the other day where it's like, you know, like the thing with the immortal snail thing? It's like, you get to be immortal was a snail coming after you. And one of the things was like, you can't kill the snail. I'm like, well, you say I can't kill the snail, but it doesn't say that I can't destroy the snail. Put the snail in acid. No more snail. See, the snail might not be dead, but like, the snail doesn't fucking exist anymore. It's like the thing with like immortality and like things like Deadpool and Wolverine, where they might be able to like regenerate and like they won't fucking like die, but just nuke them and make sure like every fucking cell of them doesn't exist anymore. The fuck are they gonna do then? You can't regenerate from nothing. Unless it like makes a new snail. Like you kill the snail and like the soul of the snail goes into another one. Like now that would make it fucking interesting. You put the snail in a jar. The fucking snail just like becomes normal and just stops caring about you, and then you turn around as another fucking snail bucking it Mach 20 towards you. I always like thought of those, you know, like the would you rather or would you press the button. I was like making like the biggest loopholes for them. Also, we're in the last 100. We only have one more to go. We're nearly there. And then I can go eat, because I'm fucking hungry. The last and my least favorite fucking specimen. Like from main game. There's only one specimen that I hate more than this specimen. And it's just because it's a fucking joke specimen. Like Otto the fucking otter is the only specimen that I would put below specimen 13. And it's only because it's a joke specimen. That's how much I don't like specimen 13. We have Arby's back. The one thing I will say that I do appreciate about specimen 13 is his theme. It looks like, he does look like Pop Goes. Here we are. The dreaded fucking 13. Where we can't see anything. To find the lantern. Whale room. I do appreciate the whale room though. One thing I appreciate more though is that man right there. That 3D model of that whale. You wanna know what its file name is? Like in the files what it's called? Big Chungus. They made this man and had the fucking gall to pronounce his like I dub thee Big Chungus. Like, my god. I mean, they're not wrong. He is a big man. But like, Big Chungus. Back into the dark. See, I'm glad I'm not playing this in the middle of the day. Like, I'm playing it when, like, it's like a little bit darker than normal it would be for streaming. But, like, still I can't see shit. There we go. I can see shit now. Yeah, 4132 is the code. I remember that well. And then we pump. And then, not the door. This door. My brain cells are deteriorating. Yeah, no, the music is okay. It's just everything else about Specimen 13 that I dislike. This is the empty room? This is the empty room. We need the room with the boxes on it and the key. There it is. Yeah, there she is. Because her fucking tibby's out. And she doesn't leave you alone for the first room. Welcome to our life for like the next 40 rooms. If it's gonna be like the last time I played this game. Like I remember that vividly. But she just decided to not leave me alone for like a good 40 rooms. Although I will admit that having her is at least quicker than Specimen 10. Like, for speed, I'd rather have her than Specimen 10, because at least we can still, like, sprint for the rooms. You making up your mind there? See, the good thing at least with the Specimen is that, like, the speed is good-ish. Like, compared to Specimens like Specimen 12, where you just have to sit at a fucking standstill. You can at least, like, have the option to fuck these boxes, run straight to the door. Which I like. And you can also kind of do that, where you can sway her to like go the other way. By stepping up the box for a second. My nose is really itchy right now, I don't know why. Yeah. I was like sat there, I'm like, I'm gonna have to fucking take it. The approachingly louder water splashing noises. Can't remember what the minimum amount of rooms you have to go through to get rid of her is. Go! I'm gonna get here. No, but it was close. Yep. At this point, I get hit and I just accept it. At this point, I'm just like, yeah. Just let it happen. God, the water noises. You know how people sometimes have those alarms where it's like supposed to calmly wake you up with like the sounds of nature? I feel like this specimen 13 water noises would be the opposite of that. You wake up just this like repetitive just water splashing noise. Like if you want to wake up in true terror, try specimen 13 noise. It's like the same effect as having the default like Android or Apple alarm noise play. Like I will say, when it comes to which one would probably scare the shit out of me the most waking up, Apple has to take it. Even though like being a fucking Android user, I've never had the like feeling of waking up to an Apple alarm. But like just hearing it in like memes and shit just shakes my very bones. So we should be getting out of here soon. Hopefully. We're gonna get out of here and all the rest of the rooms are gonna feel like a fucking breeze. Like getting out of the fucking slow ass water. No, we're still going. That looked promising and then they just put us right back in anyway. Yeah. That totally didn't happen. You didn't see anything. See, not being able to get on a box in this segment reminds me a lot of the horror of playing Nico's Next Months and not being able to get through a door. Like, the fear of knowing that something is chasing you and like hitting a fucking wall or like getting stuck and you're like, probably the best horror that you can get. Like that feeling of absolute like fucking gut-wrenching adrenaline where like you're just stuck and this thing's coming towards you. I think she just teleported. I swear she was behind that box. First time getting this room. Oh, here we go. 40 rooms again. We only have 50 more rooms to go and we're done. We're so close. We've never been closer than now. We have to appreciate the speed of not being waist deep in water. I feel like I barely ever get specimen 11 on rechases normally. It's nice to see that I'm getting him now. I'd like it if he'd back up a little bit though. Be nice. Arby's do they have the fucking meat yet? I'm surprised he didn't hit me there. He had so much time to hit me when I wasn't going through the door. Like, when I thought I was. I need to sneeze, but it's not like, it's like in like the back of the sneeze, if you know what I mean. Do you want to make bets on like what the last specimen's gonna be? I'm betting specimen 5. Like before we get to the boss fight, what our last one's gonna be. I always feel like specimen 5 shows up. It's gonna be like last room. Everyone's gonna have their fucking bets. And just final room. Specimen 3 shows up. I was gonna be like specimen 12. Only 25 more rooms. I can taste freedom. It tastes like mint. Oh, no, specimen 4. So I remember buying this game for the first time, like after finding out that it got a VR port in the HD version, and specimen 4 would not leave me the fuck alone. It was like every 10 rooms she'd show up, and like it fucking scared the shit out of me so much that I had to stop playing. Like when I say she fucking scares the shit out of me the most out of all the specimens, like main ones. Like if I were to pick who scares the shit out of me out of every specimen, like unknown ones included, it has to be Lisa. And if we're counting Dollhouse and Karamari, then it's Hook Doll. The whole gang's here, what the fuck? My god. Like a send-off right now. Oh yeah, that's right, we gotta save in the last 5 rooms because of the boss fight. God, imagine if you had to go through specimen 13 each time you died to the boss fight. That would be like... After playing the game the first time, the boss fight isn't like hard at all. But like first time playing through that boss fight, it is pretty tough. Like when you don't know what you're doing. Well, Ben was our last specimen. We're so close to the end. See, this looks like the end, but it's not the end. We just have to wait here. Oh my god, my room's so dark. Like, you know when you play games for a long amount of time? And you finally look away from your PC and you're like, damn. What fucking time is it? That's me right now. Like, the sun was out before stream. It is dark outside now.
Well, you made it. Congratulations.
He's fucking pissed.
Well,
Excuse me.
so now
Don't make your weird demonic noises at me.
fortitude or dedication.
I don't remember them noises being in here before. Time for the final part of the game. See, I remember the render from Dollhouse. Like, there's another render of a taker that's like specifically for Dollhouse. That looks really fucking cool. And I wish they used it for like his normal form. I nearly walked straight back into that. Give it to me. Oh fuck, not like that. You have to fight him like a fucking ghast. I love the screams of the damned so much. Excuse me. You just like run up to him and start spam clicking. They make squeaky shoe noises. Come on, no! Let me end this already. There we go. End of the game. And I got an achievement because I never used the axe up until the boss fight.
Well, you died. In a pretty tragic way, too. Just tragic enough for you to become a ghost.
The game's ended.
Good job, by the way, making it this far. So buckle up, soldier, because now I finally think we have enough troops to invade.
And it's like the fucking goofiest ending ever. Ah yes, Ghost Army. We love to see it.
The time has come, my loyal troops. No longer shall we be called cute or adorable. No longer will we be disregarded and ignored. For now, we are the most feared army in the world.
See, when you think about it, this game is just like preparation for marathon. Like, being able to blast through one whole game, I'm gonna have to fucking get used to it for the fucking 10 whole games that it is for FNAF. So we can skip through all of this. I've seen it like a million times. The music's still good. But that was Spookies. That was all of Spookies. Let me get the option music back again. It is! And there's different menu music for in-game and in the main menu. Yeah, that was the whole game. For those who made it to the end, thank you so much. We're getting really close to affiliate. And I'm really glad for everyone who watches my stuff. But that will be it. I'll be uploading this to the VOD channel. If you're not in the Discord, join there already. the Discord's been getting pretty active, which I also like a lot. Like, seeing people actually hanging out in the Discord and talking about stuff is really nice. But yeah, that'll be all. This was all of Spookies, and I will have to do this all again, but in my own time. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, bye-bye.